Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. A hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Want to get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
I was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later for my college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works.
Hello, good evening, and welcome back on day 4. Zoom participants, YouTube participant, all set to start the session. Can I have a quick confirmation from all of you? Okay, so I said something yesterday. So what we'll discuss into the first 10 minutes? Anybody have any idea? Yes, exactly. YouTube participants, are you there? Okay, somebody's trying to do some cracking jokes, huh? Good night. It's not right time to do this, guys. So thanks. Bye to you. Okay. So let me start with the LMS I think now count is increasing speedily. So let's wait for 2 minutes. VIP members will join late a little bit, right? So let's wait for them. 2 more minutes and we'll start with the session. Good evening, very good evening once again. Nagesh, sir, said that to you. We have to wait for the same. This program we have to run for 15 days, right? So you will get that things will be covered into the upcoming sessions. So don't worry. Okay, so let's start. So dear participants, very simple things which we have to follow. Okay, so I will just give you the directly walk through on the portal. So simple. If you are not able to access the LMS as of now, no? So these are the process. Okay, so see what I'm doing. I'm typing the mylearning.xlr.com. Okay, so let me sign out first. So I will also log in with you. Okay, so what we have to do, if you are first time user now, so still if you're not able to access the LMS, you will get the screen like this. Okay, and what we have to do, we have to type a mylearning.xlr.com. Very simple, mylearning.xlr.com. Once you click on that, we have to click on existing user login. Okay, so what we can do here, you will find the forgot your password option, right? Click on that and provide your mail ID. Okay, so now I will provide my mail ID. Okay, so it will send one reset password token to my mail. Okay, so now if I check my mail, so I will find that. So I will not show my mail because of some other reasons, but you can check here. You can we have sent the password reset instructions to you to the mail. You have to check that and you have to set the new password. Okay, so once you are done with the setting the password, again you have to come to this page, and then what you have to do, you have to click on existing user login. Okay, so once now If you are going to update your password and your username is nothing but your mail ID only, right? You have to provide that and you need to click on to the sign in. Okay. So very simple. In simple things which we have to provide the details and we'll come here onto the dashboard. Just you have to forward the password once. Okay. So now once you provide your credentials successfully here, you have different ways to log in with the Google, forwarding the password. If you already received the mail, you can log into the LMS while checking the mail, check into the inbox, check into the spam folder. Guys, see, if we stuck somewhere on Instagram or Facebook, now I will do a lot of research, right? So how to do that? I'm not able to do that, right? So we'll do unnecessary, unrequired research, a lots of research, right? So as compared to such things, this is very easy and quick. You can easily access. Okay. So now once we provide the credentials successfully, we land here on the dashboard, and you can check here. You are able to see the profile option, right? You can click on a profile, click on a setting. From here, you can update the things. You can update your username, you can update your name, you can update your photo, you can update the password. Okay, so all these things you can update here. Once you are done with this, you can click on to the back to the home page. So here you are able to see that couple of courses which are there. XLR credit-based courses in collaboration with the government initiative like NASCOM, SOYM Plus. Okay. So if I go back again, I am able to see the leaderboard. Same, the leaderboard is a concept of the hacker rank or the lead code where we get our XPs, right? So similarly, as XLR providing the training program to the different colleges, university, so that XPs are here. Okay, as per the student performance onto the examination, that will be a coding test, that will be the MCQ test, that will be the assignment submission, all these things. Okay, done. So now after that, let me go back and you are able to see the dashboard. So this is the important thing, guys. Okay. So why this is the important thing? Because, sorry, you will be able to get all these things here itself. How you are able to get all these things here? So you can check here, live session for today, SDP on foundation of Python programming, right? So you can check here, you are able to see the Zoom meeting. You can click on the Zoom meeting, join the Zoom session. You can click on the YouTube link, join the session simply. See, this is just for the information, but by clicking here, you will not get any attendance. Okay, so you have to mark that from the link only. Okay, so joining the session is very easy and quick. Now, if you want to access the material, you can check in your enrolled courses, you are able to see SDP Foundational Programming with Python. Clicking on that, what we have to do, you can check here attendance and feedback. The link is already attached. The link you are receiving 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. In between the session over the Zoom, YouTube, over the LMS platform as well, right? From here also you can fill the form, right? After that, you can check here live sessions. So whatever I explained, that from here you are able to get into the classroom itself. Session recording check, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. All the sessions recording is also available here. Okay, check the material. Okay, so let me click on the material. Check here, material subsections, day 1 material. If you click on a day 1, you will get each and everything. Here you can check the PPT. If the PPTs are there, you have to watch, you have to refer here itself. Okay, so yesterday I showcase this PPT and given you the page number to refer. Okay, you are saying that I am not able to see that. It's here only. Now, if it's the code file here, you can directly download the code file. See, clicking here, click, code file will be downloaded. Likewise, you can, if you open the day 1 material, whatever the material we use into the day 1, that material is here. Okay. If you click onto the subsection to day 2, whatever material for day 2, that material you will be able to see here. Whatever material we use on the day 3 with the MCQ, you can check here the code files you are able to download. The MCQ you are able to view here with the answers. See, now everything is handy and in front of you. But still, if you're not able to access after explaining the 3 times, so now it's up to you, like how you are going to work on that. If you are going to struggle more, or if you're not able to do anything, you can just re-register one. You will get the mail again. If not, then you can just drop one single mail that not able to access the LMS to the edl@explore.com. Our team will call you and they will guide you personally. Okay, or else they will share your login links directly with you. edl@explore.com. I'm sharing that mail ID here in the chat box. If you're going to struggle again after the KT session as well, so you can feel free to drop an email. While dropping an email, As I said in the day one, please be professional. Okay. Manjusha CH, I just explained that. I will be not sharing a Zoom link, so you have to join a Zoom session via portal itself. Okay. So while sharing the email, how you are going to drop an email, proper subject, proper details. I am this is this from this is this college, enrolled for this is this program, and I'm not able to access the elements. I'm registered on this date with this mail ID. So please check that. Okay, so our team will check. I hope it's clear. Can I have a confirmation? Can I have a quick confirmation, guys? Okay, clear. Thank you. All this. Yes, sir. Clear. Understood. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. You two participants. Clear. Okay. Super. Clear. Okay. Great. Okay. Super. Then we're good to start with the session. So, sir, as we plan, if you have any technical query now, we'll take that into the first 5 minutes and we'll start with the session.
Yes,
So,
yes,
sir,
yes.
over to you.
Thank you so much, Amar. And I really thank Amar for so patiently explaining these things again. Guys, just a side note here. I feel that maybe a couple of things would help you. One is that please make a note of whatever sir is saying. Yeah. And please don't ask the same things again and again. Make a note. Try. If you're still stuck, just drop a mail. Okay, nobody is stopping you from doing it. But overall, generally, please see that you are very alert and very, very, what to say, focused on whatever is being told or whatever is being done in the class. Uh, Cracking jokes and like what to say, making just getting distracted with lots of other things will not help you. Again, these are core concepts, be it teaching Python, learning Python. For many of you, it's a first time programming. Secondly, is configuration issues like LMS and all. So please, you have to be very focused and determined. Okay. So with that, let's start. And I think you're doing reasonably well. I see most of you are actually very alert and focused. So thank you for that, guys. Let's take the game forward now. Let's be even more proactive and even more focused and dedicated. Okay. Chalo, thank you so much. With that, dear Pythonistas, my dear friends, welcome back. So I will wait for a couple of questions from you, technical questions. Again, at the end, we will have technical questions. Okay. So, Amar, kind request, please start collating the questions.
Yes, sir. So there is one question on tuple and list, but as we are going to cover that into the future, so we'll take that later
Yeah.
on.
Guys, hold your horses. Rome was not built in a day. It took years of efforts. We won't take years of efforts, but at least each topic each day. Even if you know, doesn't matter. Just focus on what I'm teaching right now.
Rest of that, there is no any questions, sir. Then we are good to start this session.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Amar. Yeah. Okay, let's start our roller coaster journey. So, what did we learn yesterday? Come on, let me see how much you remember. What did we learn yesterday? What topics did we cover? Swings, very good. Everybody else, have you forgotten? What did we cover? Slicing, right. Indexing, slicing, very good. Vivek, Kaushik, Azra, very nice. Lakshmi, string methods. Yeah, we just started with string methods. Introduction to string data types, Sri Bhupal, very good. Aishwarya, string methods, okay. Not bad. Aisha, operators. Aisha, not really operators. We covered actually day before yesterday. We just revised it yesterday. Target slicing and indexing. Good. Participant has asked me to start here again. Stupid. Okay, Shravani. Creating substrings. Okay, good. I see you guys are actually revising, which is very good. Okay. So what did I say today? What we will cover? So here are the topics which we are supposed to cover. That is, we will do split, join, F string. Okay. Then a few more methods like is digit, is alpha, F string, special characters, draw strings, and then we will come to lists. Okay, so without much delay, let's start with few more string methods. Okay, so what are they? So one is we will take this. I think we have covered find. I think we had covered replace. We have covered index also. Okay, and we are supposed to cover. Okay, these ones is alphanumeric, is digit. I will tell you both these. Okay, is alphanumeric. Okay, so is alphanumeric. It checks if a particular string is completely comprised of alphabets or numbers, okay, and no special characters, right? So I told you that all these string methods are basically text editing methods. So with that in mind, with that in perspective, to understand these functions, okay? Now these are all tests of, actually these are tests of your, it's a Boolean. Just give me a minute. So first thing, alphanumeric tests. Okay, so what is it? Let's say the name is equals to James Bond 007. Okay, now if I want to check if this name is comprised entirely of just alphabets and numerics, then what I will do is alnum. Okay, so I will print this. Okay, so you see this returns a Boolean true. But now just see the difference. We'll create a white space here and run this. So it returns a false. See, any special characters are disallowed. Okay, so that's the problem here. Is alnum. Then one more we will see is digit. Are the numbers entirely, is the string entirely comprised of digits? This string equals to 1980. Okay, then string dot is digit. Okay, we will print this. True. Okay, now can you tell me, think through and tell me, where do you think this sort of method can be used? This is digit. When I say this sort of, I mean this is digit. Which scenario can we use it? You can reply in the DM. Let me see how much you have understood. Repetition. Data validation. Okay, that's a good answer. Not bad. Samruddhi. Yeah. String up a lower replace. Don't raise your hands, guys. Passwords checking. Not really, but okay, maybe. Okay. I will tell you one scenario, okay? Let's take one more over here. Let's say that a person, as a part of a character somewhere, and we will see these later, the concepts of slicing and all, splitting. So as a part of it, we have got a parameter which is a string, but which is the age, let's say 25. Okay. Now, suppose I want to convert this into a number. I want to typecast it. But before doing that, I want to be sure that this age parameter is comprised entirely of digits. Okay, is digit. So you know what I will write now? Let me see. Let me first show you. Print age is digit. True. Now what I will do, I will say if age dot is digit is equal to true. Remember, what sort of operator is this? What operator is this? Equal to. Come on, guys. Not expected. Should be able to tell this fast. Hard. This is not good. Uh, Should have actually said this fast. Yeah, no, this is equal to is equal to operator. Okay. Correct. It's correct that it's assignment, but what sort of assignment operator? A comparison. It's equal to comparison. Okay, is equal to true, then what? Now what you do? Now here is something very funny. Age in integer is equals to int age. Okay, and then we can print the age of int. And we can even do some maths on it. Okay, see magic. See, Python is so smart. It allows you to typecast even strings into integers or float, provided the string comprises only of numbers or digits. Okay, this is the beauty and charm of Python. Okay, why don't you validate this? See, it's a very interesting topic, right? I told you on day one, Python is fun. So these are some of the quirky sides of Python. Quirky. Come on, just try this out. Validate this on your own. I'm giving you time till what? 2 minutes, quickly. 2 minutes to the clock. Let's see how fast you finish it. Okay, time's up. That's it. If you have not finished, don't worry. This is your very own collab version that will be part of your own LMS. You can try this again in the comfort of your home, hostel, college, wherever you're logging in from. Okay, so let's keep our journey going. So next, what? Now, what should we know? So we have studied one more alnum and find. I think we have done. Find we have done. So there are a few more, like upper, lower, and all. That also I think we had done. So there's one called strip. Okay, let's see a few more. Okay, strip. This is very important actually because many times when you get text, it is also covered with white spaces, which create issues if you're comparing the string with something. Okay, so let's look at it. So strip is what, let's say I have a text saying, guys, just focus, and then a white space at the end. I want to remove this white space at the end. So the best way to do it is print text dot or strip, and strip from the right side, the last white space, and show me. So it says, guys, just focus. See, there's no white space. If the space, let me put this as R strip, next is L strip. L strip. So guys, just focus. Left. Say left strip. So strip the white space from the left. Okay. And just print this. See, this also is removed. Now, what if there are white space both at the beginning and at the end? So what do you do? So at this time, and generically speaking as well, for any sort of white space towards the beginning or at the end, you can use the strip method. This is a one-stop solution for all your stripping white space problems. Okay. Guys, just focus. Guys, just focus. Guys, just focus. I think now you will focus. I am programmatically also requesting you to focus. And so I have also showed you 3 ways of how to focus. Okay. Yeah, but jokes aside, so white spaces, to recapitulate, white spaces are very frequent problems which are encountered in text editing. I remember many times when I was programming and we used to get data from this thing, CSV files or text, and we used to uh, compare a particular text against some preset text values, then we would many times our comparison operators would fail because of the white space problem. Okay, so focus on the white space problem. Right. Next, what do we have? So what have we learned so far? We have learned quite a few things. One is we have learned the find, index, replace, count. Have we done count? If not, let's do a count. This is also an important method, count. It counts the occurrence of a particular pattern or a character. For example, let me say text dot count. Mm, guys, okay, I will print this. Okay, so the pattern, guys, is present just one time, right? You see, guys, anywhere else? So it's present just once. Then what if I just print, I want to say you. How many times you occurs in the string? Guys, just focus. 3 times. Okay. And what if I want to print how many times a white space occurs in this text? Guys, just focus. Okay. Invalid escape sequence. Yeah, that's okay. We will just keep it as a white space. Okay. So 3 times, right? How 3 times? 1, 2, and 3. Because this was L strip, right? So one blank space, 2 blank space, and 3 blank space. So 3 times. Okay. So this is count, right? Next what? Let me first give you a quick dope on all these topics. On all these functions rather. Is alpha we have seen, split we will do it now, R strip we have seen. Let's check also this. If a string starts with a certain word or character or alphabet, whatever you say, text dot starts with white space. It returns true. Okay, by the way, in the count, let's see what happens if we count something which is non-existent. What does it return? Okay, so there's no capital A in this text. Guys, just focus. So it returns 0. Okay. Next, what? Starts with, we have seen, ends with. Let's see. Okay, I will just comment this as starts with. Starts with. And the next one is ends with. What does ends with do? It checks if a certain text or a string ends with a certain pattern. The pattern can be a phrase, a word, a single character, or even a digit. Text dot ends with, let's say, S. So this also comes as true. By the way, we need to give print here because in Google Colab, only one thing, last one is printed within the shell. Okay. Or what you call as also the cell. Okay. So yeah, lot of discussion and I need you guys to get your hands dirty. So come on, quickly just try out these ones. You have done is digit, I'm very sure. Now just check out the strip methods, R strip, L strip, strip, and the starts with and ends with. More heavy stuff coming up right now. And you have time till okay, 7:40 to finish this. Just try to minimize the browser so that you can see the screen in totality. Yeah, this is better. One more minute. Okay. So now before I start the next topic or the next data type actually, which is list, I will quickly introduce lists to you. Why? Because this function split needs a basic knowledge of lists. So here's without much ado introducing you to lists. Okay, as the name suggests, lists means a list of something. So if you go to the grocery, you carry a grocery list and you buy them. It will be very different things, maybe fruits, vegetable, and other general grocery items, right? So they are not the same data type, right? Or uh, not the same items. So they're different, but they're all finding a place in your shopping basket or shopping cart. Similarly, lists, as you can think, it's a part of a collection data type. As the name suggests, collection means collection of diverse data types. What diverse? Like suppose you can have numbers in a list or in a collection, strings like name. You can have more lists. You can have something called as a tuple, something called as a set. Okay. Something called as a dictionary and whatnot. Right? So all these are part of a collection data type, okay, of which list is a very prominent member. Lists are defined by a square bracket at the beginning and a square bracket at the closure, and they have they are mutable. Like strings, lists can be lists store lists are unlike strings, lists are mutable. Lists, like strings, lists can be indexed and sliced. Okay, so here it is, and all elements in a list are separated by a comma. So again, indexing rules are same: 0, 1, 2, dot, 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 length of the list minus 1. Okay, now with this knowledge in mind, let's do one thing. This in mind, let's see the split function. So what happens? I want you to imagine a string which has got certain entries like this. Say Ram, comma, from, let's say, Nashik, and Ram age is say 25, and let's say uh, Ram has got A division in his studies, university. Okay, division A, or first division, basically, first one. Similarly, there's one more called Bhavin from, let's say, Ongole, age is 30, and Bhavin has got a first division. Now, here, one thing to note, my dear friends, that is, if you see here, there's got a pakka pattern. What pattern? The pattern is that this string, they have diverse elements like name, location, age, and division, and they're all separated by a comma. So this comma is called as a delimiter, or something which separates various members in a string or list or whatever. Okay, so you will remember this term. Comma is a delimiter, right? And a string like this can be split up into individual elements based on the delimiter. So if you see here, when I say split this based on the comma, so it will split out each of these individual elements. Ram, Nashik, age is 25, and grade is 1. Okay, so where do we store these individual elements? Like your shopping cart, in which you store diverse items or diverse goods, all of these elements are stored in a list which starts with a square bracket, ends with a square bracket. So they are stored like this: Ram, Nashik, then age 25. Again, see, there will be a quote here. This is not a number, it's a part of a string. 1. Okay, right? So this is a split. With split, you also get a parameter called as max split. How many times you want to split it? Okay, max split. What does this parameter or flag say? Says based on the count provided here, split it only that many times. Suppose I say that, okay, split only 2 times. So what it will do, it will split like this: Ram, 1 split, then Nashik, 1 more split, then rest will remain as it is. This string will be 25, comma 1. Okay. So a lot of theory, lot of discussion. Now I will just demonstrate it to you, and you will have to work it out along with me. Okay. So let's take that last, whatever I showed you. Say line is equals to Ram, comma Nashik, comma age is 25, and first class. Now if I do this print line dot split based on a comma, then you see the output. See, these are all, what are these? These are all strings again. None of these are integers. Okay, these are all strings. Now, if I had split this, okay, split with max split. Comma, max split is equals to 2. Let's see this. So first one, you see the difference between these two splits, guys? This should be sufficient for you to understand what is the difference between these two. with the inclusion of the max split parameter and without it. Okay. So this is split. Okay. Now one thing, a delimiter can be anything. So we will see the next thing. Now there's one more method which is the corollary or the reverse of the method split, which is known as join. So what is join? Okay, so join is actually, let me say I will store all these outputs into some parameter, okay? Line full split. And I will also show you what class of object is it. So I will use the type method line underscore full split. Okay, good. Next, I will also print out, I will store the next one, which is the max split, into another list. I will say line max split. What does it store? It stores this. Okay, and I will print this out as well. Okay, see class list, class list. Now what I will do, I will convert. So what is line split? Let's see this again. Line split. Okay, line full split. It is a list item. Now I want to join this back into a string, but now this time I want to separate it by a pipe operator. Okay, so the way to do it is like this. Line pipe delimited equals to. Now note here very carefully. I give a starter string here. Then I give pipe. Then I say dot join. Dot join what? Here you see it says iterable. Iterable means something through which you can iterate or loop through. So list is something which you can loop through and get elements one at a time. So I will give this list. Now I will print out. I will print out this string. Okay. You see how neatly this is joined back into a list, into a string, sorry, not a list, into a string. Okay. So now my ask is very simple. You have what? I will give you again 4 minutes. We'll quickly try out and analyze the output from each of these statements that I've shown here. Okay. Come on, your clock starts now. Just started a stopwatch so that you're aware without disturbing your screen. Okay, that's it. Okay, quick stop now. Stop over to whatever you're doing. Okay, so good. See people saying done, sir. Fine. Right. Now what? So we have nearly finished. Couple of things more and then we are done with strings. So 8 o'clock, as usual, we will have a break. Once we come from break, we will try to start with lists. Okay. So we have done most important string functions and a few more things to show. Well, in Python, as in many other programming languages, there are certain special characters which have special meaning. For example, /n. Okay, /t means a tab and /s means a space. Okay, so if I write like this, special characters, write print hello /n world, then it will print like this, 2 lines, hello /n/world. Okay, and we can also write with a tab print hello /t world. So this prints with a tab. By the way, a raw string actually takes away the special meaning of such characters. What do I mean by it? So the /n could as well have meant the plain slash and the n, which are characters. But here, whenever I give /n, it means a new line. So there's a way of taking away the specialness of a special character, and the way is this. Print R, put a R before the string. Okay, and then you print it. Say hello /n world. So now you see this is how it will behave. Okay, see hello /n world. So a raw string takes away special meaning of a name. Okay. Okay, right. Next, one more thing, two more things rather. Something called as a F string. F string means formatted strings. Okay. Now this is very interesting because we can print, say, suppose I have age of a person is 10 years and say height is 5.6. Okay. Now, if I want to print both, I will say print, let's say weight, age is, then a comma, age, then weight, height is, comma, height, right? So it's not a very good way of doing, correct? Height is 10, age is 10, height is height, like this, right? So better way of doing it is with a formatted string. So at the beginning of the print, put a F. So this tells the interpreter that look, inside the string, there will be some placeholders in which some real values or identifiers will be stored. So it's like this, age is age and height is height. So now you see you don't have to do again age is comma age, height is comma height, and all that paraphernalia you won't have to do anymore. So now you see the same thing is printed but in a much, much cleaner way. So this F is known as a formatted string. Clear about that? I hope it's clear. It should be. It's not much trouble here. One last thing, input. So input is the standard way of taking a user input. So you prompt the user to enter some input and the user types it down in his computer, and this is the input to the program. Now by default, this input, it's a function. It gives back a text data type, okay, or it returns a text. So you have to convert it into a proper data type like age or let's say weight. So you have this input, or you can give please enter your weight, okay, and then you will print weight. So you see a box like this, it asks me, it prompts me to enter weight. I can't tell my real weight to you. Let me say 150 kilos. Okay. So over here, I see there's an issue with this over here. I interrupted the user. Okay. I see I've entered this weight. Now, what is it? What data type is it? We haven't checked it. Okay, so I will print here weight, type weight. Say 80. See, it's a class type of string. That means it's a text data type, right? So that is why you will have to typecast it into a integer or a float, whatever it is. Weight mostly in floats only. So typecast it into a 70.15 class string, and please enter your weight. Okay, I haven't printed this. Enter your weight. 80. Okay, see, this is now typecasted into a floating data type, and this is the correct weight. Okay, so with that, we draw our discussion on strings to a closure. Next topic that we will take up is list. Okay, so quickly, let's go in for a break of 10 minutes. 8, 10, 8, 12, we will come back. Okay, so when we come back, we will start with lists. Lists, I have already given you an introduction. So we will quickly cover the concepts of indexing and slicing in lists. We will start off with the list operators and list functions. Okay, so yeah, quickly let's get into a break of 10 minutes. So I will set a timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, let's catch up. Okay. Okay, let's start again. So, Amar, I will need your help now with one thing. Basically, we will do a few MCQs. So again, I'm sharing a list of questions for them to work on. So if you can please upload it.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Sorry for giving you the trouble, but yeah, here it
No, no
is.
problem.
I'm saying there are only 5 questions. So we will take all that. Just a second. Okay, here it is. Yeah, Amar, if you can please just set this up. Giving you
I'm
in chat.
sharing the DM, sir.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just giving you in chat. Okay.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
many are there. Yeah. You've got it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, once after the poll, no, please showcase the question onto the screen as well, because YouTube participants will ask for the same. So they will have
Uh,
as well as on the same.
Okay, okay. I need to show on screen. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Sure,
Once after
sure,
the
sure,
poll.
sure, sure, sure. Sure. Sure, guys, please don't go on asking for the attendance form. Attendance form. It's being sent regularly from 8:30 onwards. Is it uploaded, Amar?
Yes, ma'am. Question for the
Yeah.
students.
Can I launch it?
Wait, sir. Just 1 minute. I'm on question number
Okay.
4.
Sure, sure. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir. It's saved. You can launch now.
Thank you. I'm just launching it. Has it come up? No, okay, launch. Okay,
Yes, sir. It's true.
let's see. So which do you think is the right option? Just check correctly. Okay. For YouTube participants, this is also the questions we have. Not sure if it's visible here. I'm trying my best to show you. Acha, by the way, B, there's a little bit of space before the P, okay? Just see it carefully. Little bit of space is before the P. Okay, question 3 and 6 is unfortunately repeated, but it's okay, you do it. No worries. No, 3, sorry. Question 2. Okay, we will end the poll now quickly. I will just, okay, guys, 1 more minute. 8:20 sharp, we will end the poll. Quickly vote. Whichever questions you can vote quickly. Okay, that's it. I'm ending the poll now. Okay. So first question, what is the output of the following code? S dot strip. So what does the string method do? It replaces white spaces from the beginning as well as from the end. Right? So over here then, those of you who have given option A as Python, it is the correct one because there are no white spaces. Okay. So anything else? One sec. So anyone who has given, so 51% of you have written Python, option A, which is correct, okay? Which method would you use to check if a string contains only digits? Yeah, so it has given 4 options, is digit, is number, is numeric, both A and C. So is digit absolutely is the correct answer. So option 2, again 57% have voted for option 2. What does the find method return if substring is not found? What does it return? It returns -1. So again 43% I see have given correctly. It is -1. What is the output of the following code? Python programming dot title. Look, this title method actually, although I haven't told you, that's why it's there so that you can search out on your own. It converts each word's first character to a title case or uppercase, which is exactly what is doing in option B. Okay, so option B is the correct answer, 46%. Which method would you use to replace all occurrences of a character in a string? Say banana, in the string banana, you will replace all A's with O. So the option given is replace, switch, change, alter, and 75% overwhelmingly you are saying replace A with O, and that is absolutely the correct answer. Do you have anything more? Okay. The last one is just a repetition, so I will ignore it. Although, yeah, I think, yeah, you're correct, is digit. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So I will stop the poll now. And now it's time to get into lists. So I have already introduced lists to you, right? We already saw what is a list. Now, a few things. Lists are mutable. So lists have got lot of mutability functions, of which we are coming shortly. Before that, lists like strings can be indexed and sliced. Let's say list is 1, 2, 3, a list of numbers. Then L of 0 will mean 1 and L of -1 would mean 3. Lists can also be sliced. So L of 0 to end would give the entire list 1, 2, 3, whereas L of 0 to 2 would return only 1, 2. Same like strings, not much difference. Then if you want to reverse a list, you can also do like this, as we have done in strings. Okay, so it will reverse the string and give you. Okay, just to show you quickly few of the list related things. So I will put a command here. Lists, and I will mark this as a header. Next comes the code over here. So let me define a list. L underscore numbers, list of numbers is equals to 1, 2, let's say 3.0. Okay, so what is L of L underscore nums 0? Print it. So it is 1. What is the last item? Print L of L underscore nums of -1. Again 3.0. And like your strings, you can again reverse it. Okay. Lists can also undergo repetition and concatenation. Like for example, print L underscore nums into 2 would be a repetition of the list elements in a single big list. Okay, and you can also concatenate two lists like this. Plus 5 19.18. So yeah, that brings us to the very basic introduction about lists. Okay, have a quick look, try out some of them. Okay. Now now that I've given you enough time to work out these things. Okay. Now let's go to the next part of it. So what are they? So now we will see a thing called as nested lists. Okay. Lists within a list and how we have to access such elements. So nested lists. Lists. Okay. Suppose a nested list of numbers is as follows: 1, 1, 2, 3, and then again 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, if I have to access the element 4, how would I print this? Okay. See here. Now the whole idea is that this is 0th element and this is first element, right? So from the first element, I would again have to take the 0, 1, 2. So the second element. Okay. So this is how we can do this. NL underscore nums. So where does 3, 5, where in what element is 5 there available? It's in the first element, 3, 4, 5. So I say 1. And then I say this itself is the list. And so the third element of this list, which is item index number 2. Okay, this is how you need to access nested lists. So even if this is even more complex, you can still access it in the following manner. Okay, what is the following manner? Let me show you. Let me create one more list for you. 3, 4, let's say this is 5, comma 9. So this is a list within a list within a list. Of this, I want to access item number, say 9. Okay. So how will I do this? So first I need to go to the big list, outer list, which is this 3, 4. So what number is it? So from the list, it is the item number 1. Then I need to come to the small list, which is 5, comma 9. And what number element it is? 0, 1, 2. Okay, so 2. Then of this list again, what is the element that I'm accessing? 9, which is the first element. So I will print this now. Okay, so this gives you as 9. Okay, right. So next topic that we will see is called deletion of elements in lists. Okay. Deletion elements in a list. Okay. Now, suppose I want to remove, let me make a small list now. Okay. Let's see. List of numbers with, yeah, L of nums. I will take this L of numbers. Let me print it once more. Print list underscore nums. Okay. So what is it? It is a list of numbers. 3 numbers are there. Let me say I want to delete this third element, 3.0. So the way to do it is to write something called del, then L of numbers, and let's say -1. Okay. So then I can print this element and see again. Let me reinitialize it here. One and two. Okay. So this is what remains. Okay. Okay, so quickly try this out on your own. Come on. Okay. So with delete, there's one more thing that I need to tell you, that you can actually clear the entire list and make it a null list. This is how you can do it. You can set it to just a bracket like this, then you can print it out again. Okay, so it becomes a null list. Set as a null list. Next, last thing what we will learn is, okay, I want to drop the list, then I can just say del delete this, and the list will be dropped. Okay, so now if you try to see if the list is there, it will give you an error message saying that no such object exists. Okay, it will give an error message. Name lnums is not defined. Sorry, not exists. Name lnums is not defined. Okay, so this is the deletion of items in a list. You can actually even delete items in a range, by the way, huh? Let's say, let's again reinitialize it. Numbers is equals to 3, 2, 1, and you want to let's say 1, 5, 6, and you want to delete items from 0 to 3 to 1 basically. Okay, so you can do like this, not print, so you can delete like this, del L underscore nums, and then you have to give the range. Remember, you start at 0, and whichever item you want to access, go till the 1 index position before it. So in our case, we want to delete till 0, 1, 2, so we will go till 3. Then we will print the list again. I will just separate this off. Nums is not defined. Very good. Then over here, define lnums. Now, if you see here, the list items from 0 to 2, that is 3, 2, 1 is deleted. Now what remains is only 5, 6. Okay, so this is one more important uh, important what to say, functionality of lists, that you can delete their items because lists are mutable. Remember it, lists are mutable, so you can delete them. Okay, so take a quick, set up a timer for 2 minutes, just try out till here. Okay, delete a few items and see, delete and range, delete based on index positions, and learn these core concepts properly. Okay, right. We are nearly towards the end of the session, and as we come to the doubt clearing parts, which is in another 10 minutes, let's learn a bit more. You see, this is quite interesting and fun and also very practical, because based on this, you will do a lot of high-end stuff, be it things in machine learning, be it things in data science, data analytics, and whatnot. So these are your fundamentals. Okay. So one more thing that I will tell you is, told you, let's concat. Okay. Now we will learn a few list mutability functions. So adding elements to a list, So we will learn the following. That is append, extend, insert. Okay, these are three main functions. First one, append. As the name suggests, append means inserting something at the end of a list. Okay, appending means adding at the end. So let's say to the end of the list numbers, I want to add another number. So the method to use is called append, and you can give the number that you want to add. Okay, let me say I want to add 2. Then I will print it. Okay. Okay, so 5 comma 6 comma 2. This is what has been added. Okay, now let me say I will add to to this list another list of numbers, 2 comma 3. So then let's print the output over here. Okay, so this is what has been added. Why this 2 guys? Because I have run this query once more, and since the list was already updated, when I appended 2 again, so it inserted basically twice. Okay, because of multiple runs, and to the end of it we have added a 2 comma 3. Okay, now let me comment of these ones. Okay, let it remain, no worries. And let me say now, no, let me comment it off. Okay, let me say, take one more method called extend. Extend also adds elements to the end, but extend actually takes a list as its input variable and takes out each element from the list and puts it into the original list. To give you an example, numbers dot extend. Okay, see over here 56, 75, 32. So this also you see is a list, and I am trying to extend the original list with this list. So my friends, let's see what is the output over here. I will just comment these off as well. I don't want it to be run twice. Okay, now do you see each individual item from this list, the one where my cursor is hovering, has been pulled out and inserted as individual elements at the end of the list L underscore numbers. Okay, got it? Well, when you start working, you will understand the difference even better. Last for today, we will insert a new element at a certain position arbitrarily in a list. So by using the insert method. So this insert method takes a positional value, okay, and what has to be inserted. Let's say at index position 2. Currently there is a 2 at this position. I will insert the value hello, a string. Okay. Then let me print it. And let me also comment this off. If you want to run this code again, all that you need to do is to uncomment it. What I will do is nums. Let's do this. Okay. Then L_nums. Let me put something 1, 2, 3 and do this. 310. So do you see at index position 2? Previously there was 3 that has been shifted to the right and hello has come in there. Okay. So this is another sort of addition. So primarily we today studied 3 main ways of adding elements to a list, which is append, insert, and extend. Okay, so with that, today's session, as in the teaching part, comes to an end. And the forum is now open for you to ask your questions. But before you do that, let's quickly recapitulate what we have done today and what is the plan for tomorrow. So today, what we have done primarily is these. We have studied a few more string functions like is digit, is alphanumeric, split, join, okay, title case, title, etc. Then we also learned about few more important concepts in strings. What were they? We learned about formatted strings, raw strings, and special characters. With that, we closed off string, special chars. Then we came to the concepts of, what did we come to the concepts of? We came to the concepts of this one, which is list. And what did we study there? We studied things like the concept of a list. What is a list? Why is it used? We studied that it's mutable. We did also study the concepts again of indexing and slicing in a list. Index, slice, and we also learned about deletion of elements in a list, in list or in the list itself, complete list itself deleted, and we studied the methods of adding elements in a list. Okay, tomorrow we will take our discussion forward with few more new topics and they will be very interesting. We will learn a few more list functions, list methods as it's called. We will study, get an introduction into loops, especially for loops. And then again, we will learn something called as list comprehension. So yes, I think that's all from my side for today. And thank you for being a very patient audience. And I know that many of you have been asking your questions and doubts. So let's get going. You can please pass on your question to Amar sir, and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Amar, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, dear participants, whatever the query or question you have on the technical part for today's session, so please post it to the chat box, Zoom, and YouTube, both participants. On top of it, I already shared the attendance and feedback link into the chat box. I'm resharing that once again. So please mark your attendance and share your valuable feedback about the session. Any question on today's topic which we covered? Here to participants. Sir, there is one question from Pragati from
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes,
So
please.
can't we use clear instead of delete?
Yeah, we can. Clear is present or not. Let me just check. See, a lot of functions are there which are not always usable. Let me see if clear is there in list. Clear is there. So you're correct, Pragati. You can use clear in place of a delete. Okay. I hope it answers the question.
Pragati, I hope it's clear. Can you please just give the confirmation? So there's one more question from
Yeah.
Janvi from YouTube. Difference between strip, L strip, and R strip.
Okay. Once again, just to recapitulate, L strip clears spaces from the left side. Let me say over here, there is a string str1 is equals to C like this. Hello. If I do str1 dot r strip, then this won't work. Okay. I have to do L strip for this to work. And if I do strip, then also it will work. Okay. Okay. But what if there is a white space at the end? Then str2 dot L strip won't work here. str2 dot r strip will certainly work. And str2 dot strip will also work. So strip works for either left strip, left side white space, or right side white space for both. Okay. Any other question?
Question. There is a question from Utkarsh. What if there are more than one space? Then can strip function eliminate it?
Yeah, why not? Let's look at it. Okay. Okay, Utkarsh. Same, just to explain to Utkarsh that it will also work if it was there at the beginning. Okay. Let me just put it this way. Okay. Any other question?
Sir, there is one question. Sir, once explain list contents, three list and how we can access them.
Oh, that nested list? That nested list? It's asking about the nested list?
Jashwant, can you please confirm on the same?
List
Yes.
within a list within a list. Okay, sure, Jashwant. See, Jashwant, like say this is your first list, okay? 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, okay? So let's say this is a list within a list. Now, how many elements are there in it? Only one. Okay, so L of 0 is so and so. So this also is a list, right? Now from this list, if I want to take the third element, what will I do? I will say 0, 2. Okay. Now suppose this list was even more complex. So this was a list within a list. List within a list within a list. This is a list within a list which is also within a list. It's like matrix inception, dream within a dream within a dream. So zeroth element returns this one. Of this, the 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Second element, what does it return? See, this one. Then again of this again, the first element, what does it return? 1. Okay, so this is how you tackle nested lists. Jashwant, are you clear? Have you understood this concept?
Yes, he replied. He's clear on this.
Right. Fine then, Amar, if no more questions, can I log off for the day?
Yes, sir. So if any questions, so we'll note it down and again in
Sure,
first 10 minutes of tomorrow session, we'll take it up.
sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Good night, all of you. Tomorrow, we look forward to having you back again at the same time with lots of new topics. See, the time is just flying, so don't give up. Let's stretch a bit more and finish this course successfully. Thank you so much. Keep practicing. Keep loving Python. Bye. Good night.
So, dear student, I hope everybody marked the attendance. If not, I'm resharing. So, take your 2 minutes of your time and please submit your attendance. Any pending queries, so we'll take that into the first 10 minutes of tomorrow's session. Okay. And if any feedback, any suggestion, please post into the chat box. We're happy to take up that. Thanks. So, one person is asking me here about the chat box for the LMSKT. So I'm done with the 3 times of LMSKT. So you said that in detail you have to explain again. So I already explained a couple of times in detail. So please refer the videos from the YouTube. So day one video first half 1 hour in that, or else today's video first 10 minutes. Okay, so please check that and you can follow the same step. If you same struggle with the LMS, drop an email to edl@textcloud. Yes, bless you. I hope it's clear. Sir, I guess there is some technical issue from my side or your side. I messaged you so many times. There is a didn't get my answer. Please confirm it. Okay, from my side. So what's your query? Can you please repost that? Do we have a class on Sunday? No, Saturday, Sunday, no any classes. Monday to Friday only. I'm sharing the attendance link once again. YouTube people's all fine, all good, enjoying the sessions. Oh yeah, Sandipar. So, what you're asking? Free? Uh, Varshika. Okay, so you can just note that pointer in your notepad. We'll take up that tomorrow. Okay. Sorry for that if we missed on the question. Extremely sorry. We'll take up that nowadays. So in tomorrow's first 10 minutes, for sure we'll take that query. I am also noting down from my end. You can also keep that ready with you. Good guys. I am very happy to see that you're asking the question. You're really interacting and focusing on to the session. It's very good to see. Okay, so like it's worth it to invest that time, right? I'm unable to collect notes, sir. So you can just refer to the LMSKT session what we covered today. Those who have notes, Nagesh. Good night, sir, and sweet dream. Thank you. Same to you. YouTube participants. Only yes, sir. Okay, sir. No, sir. Thank you, sir. Rest of that, anything else is there? In session time, you will share lots of messages, right? Okay, I think I'm not seeing any questions. So can we wind up for the day then? Guys, we're good to wind up. Can I have a confirmation? Then we'll wind up for the day and we'll see you tomorrow. Again with the same energy, same enthusiasm, sharp at 7 o'clock, right? Okay, superb then. Thank you so much. Let me check. If you raise the hand and if you have a question, post into the chat box. If not, you can down your hands. Or else it will start paining, right? If you keep raising that for a longer time. Yeah, okay. Jokes apart, guys. Okay, chalo. Thank you so much for all of you. So let's join the session on time tomorrow. So till the time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye, good night, and happy learning with XLR.